Hey guys, thank you so much for signing up. Before I leave you in the capable hands of Callum, please make sure you subscribe and remember every single penny raised goes directly to supporting mental health counselling and services. So please keep fundraising and we'll see you there on the night.
Hey guys, it's Callum from the Linkin tribute band again, and right now I'm going to take you through the guitar part for Numb. It's fairly straightforward. There's only like sort of two main parts in it, but there's also the bridge chords as well. So let's get to it. So first thing, I'm going to take you through the tuning. It's in drop C sharp, which is basically drop D but a semitone down, which is, it literally goes C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp and D sharp. And the whole song is going to be played in 110 BPM. So the first part I'm going to take you through is the main chords of the chorus that are used throughout the song. So it's nice and easy. As it's in drop tuning, we're doing mainly power chords. So it starts off on the 5th fret. And remember to use all 3 strings. And then the next chord is on the 1st fret. And this is the only chord that's slightly strange, but it's basically, you do the 3rd fret on the bottom E, then the 1st fret. So you go, I use my 3rd finger for that, and then the 1st finger on the 1st fret, and then you put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string. And so basically it adds a 4th on. So it just instead of getting that chord, it just beefs it up a bit. So it sounds like this. And then the final chord is a normal power, sort of drop power chord on the 3rd fret. Now, all of them, it comes in quite a few times, and we'll go through the structure sort of later on. And but it's they're always played just on the beat for 4 beats. So it goes like this. And we'll do that to the metronome. And that's it. Now, structurally, as the song comes in, and this is one bit that does throw a lot of people off, it comes in just with the piano intro, the sort of the lovely synth that we all sort of know is going to be Numb. Now, that sort of almost counts a take of the intro. So when the guitar comes in, it only does the chorus once around before going into the verse. So remember not to play it twice, as many people sort of go to mistake do. You do the intro for the first 4 bars, but no guitar, and then it joins in on the 5th bar and just does 1 round of the chords. So let's go on to the verse. So we're going to go through the first verse now, and again, it's fairly straightforward. The first 8 bars, there is no guitar at all. It's just the piano and the bass and the vocals, basically everything else apart from the guitar, actually. Then after 8 bars, on the 9th bar, the guitar joins in. Now, the part itself is quite simple. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to play you just 1 bar of it, but then explain to you when it enters. So, all you do is play the 8th fret on the B string, and the 10th fret on the top E string. And make sure you have them in sort of a power, similar to like a power chord type shape, where they can let ring, because you let them ring. And now basically it sounds like this. Now, just to be clear as well, I normally down pick all the 8th fret. The B string notes are normally up pick on the 10th, just so it's kind of picking inside. You can down pick them all though, it's not too much of an issue because it is quite slow, but that's how I kind of sort of get the best effect to recycle. Now, where it gets a little bit tricky is the timing. The timing is a little bit tricky because all of it is on the offbeat, none of it's on the beat, so you have to be really, really mindful that you're playing them all on the and. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's 1 and, let me turn the volume up. 1 and 2 and, so, sorry, I played the wrong note then. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you've got to really lock in and don't fall into a very simple trap of playing them all on the beat, because it will all go wrong, especially if some of you are playing it on the beat and some of you are playing it off the beats. Now, and also to make it a little bit more awkward, it actually first comes in on the 8th bar, on the very last bar on the 4-and beat. That's how it enters, and then it recycles just for the rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it sort of comes in on the last bar, and then I'll sort of tell you how many times to do it for. So when we're doing it to a metronome, it comes in just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That's kind of how it enters. It has that one extra note on the beat before bar. And then what you do after that, you repeat it for 6 bars after that before going into the chorus. So I'll play that for you now. Right, the first chorus, nice and easy. It's just those exact chords I showed you earlier, but it just does them twice through this time as we get a full round. So I'll just play that very quickly for you with the metronome, and then we can move on. So. And then we're into the second verse. So we're on to the second verse now, and it's almost the same as the first verse, except there's 2 sort of subtle differences. So first of all, the length of it is ever so slightly longer. You've got 2 extra bars in there. That's for the bit which I'm sure you all know is when Chester goes, "For every second I waste is more than I can take," except remember, I'm not doing the vocal lessons. That's not my role in the band. And the second difference is you pretty much play all the way through. So instead of waiting 8 bars to come in, you come in straight away, which actually in a weird way makes it a bit easier because you're not counting sort of on the 4-and of the 8th beat. You literally just come in straight away with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you literally continue that all the way through, right to the very final bar. And the very final bar, you just play it on the first beat. So it's 1 and let that ring before coming into the second chorus, and that's it. So we're on to the second chorus now, which is going to be nice and quick to explain because it's identical to the first chorus. So just repeating the phrase for 2 times, the whole phrase 2 times around. So what we're going to do, we're going to go straight onto the bridge section. Now the bridge section again is fairly straightforward. It's all just power chords again in the drop tuning. So I'll show you the chords first of all. So first for you are just 1 per bar, so it's 4 beats. So it just goes first of all on the 1st fret, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 3rd fret, and then the next few you switch to 2 beats for each chord. So you'll have 2 chords per bar. So that sounds like this. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that is 5, 7, 8. And open. Each of them 2 beats, 2 beats each. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we recycle again. Again on the 1st fret, and then the 3rd fret. And then instead of going back up to that 2 beat bit, we just go straight to the open, which we basically hold for 3 whole bars. Just 1 per bar, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll hear that drum roll and you're back into the last chorus. So I'll play that bit with the metronome quickly for you, and then we'll finish the song. And then we're on to the last chorus. So last but certainly not least, we're on to the final chorus. And the final chorus is nice and easy because it's exactly the same as the others, except for one difference, it's twice as long. So we do it 4 times around instead of twice this time. And that's it. I'll just run through the chords very quickly. It's those same power chord on the 5th, power chord on the 1st, the power chord with the 4th at the bottom, and then a 3, and just do that 4 times around. And then after those 4 times are finished, stop dead, make sure there's no noise coming from your guitar, and let the electronic drums and the outro play out. And that is the end of the song. A simple but a great song.
Thank you for watching the tutorial. Please make sure you remember to learn this exact version so that everyone's playing the same thing on the night. Keep fundraising, subscribe, and we'll see you there on the night.